Good morning, and how are we? Hopefully we're all doing well. I was meant to pick up the camera yesterday, but as you'll see in a minute, I was a little bit preoccupied. I thought today we'll pick up the camera and have a little look. First of all, let's see what John's up to. That's the one that you've seen was getting the engine swap. That is pretty much done now.
Short shift for the time in, and he's good to go. And number B goes out.
Always helps. But yeah, John's now doing another short shift. That's the same as the one. That's the same as the one you've seen. I think it was in the last video. So he's doing another one of them. So yeah, if you haven't seen the last one, just literally moving this pivot point into the middle, and then that's that short shift done. So yeah, that's the original pivot point, and you put it so not quite the middle, but just near the middle, probably about there. And then that is a nice short shift. So that's what John's up to. And then, like I said, that van will be out for a test drive. It should be done. Happy days. She ended up having a bit more work. I guess get into that later, but she ended up having a little bit more work. And Mr. Guy is working on this van. I think he was on this one last time, but she's had quite a bit of work. Rear quarter on both sides. Arch, inner arch, step. And he's just getting ready to put the outer part of the step on now. Guy's got his work cut out with that one. I think he's got to do a lip on there as well. Yeah, quite a bit of work on there. And I've been painting. Hopefully I can remember to put some pictures up, but that wall, and that wall were like a whitey colour. And now, I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, it's now like a greeny colour. And now I've got to paint this wall, and then this wall, which is like we're going to go with like grey, and all the walls are painted. Put up a bunch of shelves and what have you up here. Guests and someone to make tea. But yeah, all the walls are painted. That's why I didn't record yesterday, because, well, I had to treat these walls and then paint these walls. Got plenty of paint. This wall's going green. That's going grey. Yeah, that's going green. And they've also moved the racking, which was just up against that wall. That's now nicely cubbied away up there. So that's all nice and neat. Yeah, it's coming together. It's a rear tailgate and a sliding door there. We'll get into why they're there later. And then yeah, the rest of this is for this van, I believe. So yeah, quite a lot's happened. Like I said, I wanted to pick up the camera yesterday, but with me painting all of that, oh, you can kind of see it now, that's how green it is. Yeah, with me painting all that yesterday, I kind of forgot. But hello, Mr. Day.
Hello.
You having fun?
Yeah, always. Because I love rust.
Day's favourite is the rust. Yeah. What more have you got to do? I said you got that to do, and lip on that.
I'm gonna finish cut the lip, see what's under the lip, probably repair something. It's a little all in common spot where the rollers sit, and because that's really bad, the wings was well done, but we put the bolt on wings. I say got to clean all that, probably repair something here, and it's still an arch on the other side, but I don't know, obviously that would be massive patch here.
Yeah, this one had, that was all rotted out, wasn't it?
Yeah. So it would be probably the same Same story on the other side, I would hope. Because he's supposed to be only barge and a sail on that one, but the inner arch was brought in. Inner arch, inner sail was just knackered, so that's what it's like when you start cut them. Like,
Problem is, once you start, where do you stop?
yeah, well, so you can't stop till you find fresh metal, like. Yeah, all that's gonna come off, like.
Yeah, I was just literally picking at this then.
Yeah.
And then yeah, this one will be done and on to the next.
Yeah, and straight after that, I go on other sails and arches, go inner sails and just regular stuff, like.
Keep you out of trouble.
Yeah. Good couple of weeks welding now.
Lucky enough, Di loves welding.
Winter time.
It's welding season, but
yeah, it is.
I'm going to get myself a bit more set up for painting all of this lot. And then I'll show you how I get on. Also show you John doing the short shift. It's quite cool because you can sit here and you can watch the workshop. You probably can't see it. Yeah, you just about see it actually. But you can see stuff going, yeah, see? It's quite cool being in my office. Anyway, let's get this a bit more set up. See you in a sec. Well, I'm going to take a little break from painting because this is taking forever. I had to resort to using a paintbrush because the roller wasn't really putting it on very well. It's an absolute nightmare. So I'm going to take a break from this. As you can see, Dave's just grinding off all the welds. Didn't actually catch any of that, but he's welded that panel on. And this van has got a seized caliper. So, Mr. John is putting on a brand new one.
New carrier.
One that looks like it's been in a pond, one that does not.
Yeah, pins are all stuck. No good.
So John is building up the new one.
Yeah. New pads. Next.
This van's going to be like brand new.
But she got the power now, she can start. Nice and free. Not nice and free. You know what we do with naughty calipers?
So yeah, John's just rebuilding that bad boy up. I thought that could be quite an interesting thing to see. Yeah, guy's grinding off all these welds, making it look all fresh. And here we see a wild die at work. Guy's going to carry on with that. And I'm going to finish off this, because this needs to be done. So, hi, as you can see, we're not in the workshop anymore. That's because the time I finished doing all the painting, it got on a bit, and I, all fairness, forgot to pick the camera back up again. But I did put in my Instagram, the link for that is down in the description below, but I did say onto my Instagram, go ask me some questions and I'll answer them. That's exactly what we're going to do. I thought that'd be a good little ender to the video. So, let's get into it. First question. Oh, it's my daughter actually. Mr. Red Van. I miss the red van too. It's a lovely little van, that, bless it. When's your van going to be done? I don't really have a timeline for that. I'm not rushing to get it done, and I'd like to get it done for next season. So when the shows start coming around again, I want to have it done. It will be done by then, but I'm not really putting a time limit on when and how long it's going to take to do it. Do you work for the doghouse? Now, I get that question quite a lot. No, I don't work for the doghouse. I do spend a lot of time there, and I do help them out a lot. I obviously strip vans, pull engines, help with little bits and bobs here and there. But I don't actually work there. I would love to. I'd love to work there with them. But at the moment, I'm just there. I help them out. I'm obviously doing stuff to my van, helping with bits and bobs that they need doing. I mean, the other day, Di was actually, I don't know if I got footage of that. Di was actually teaching me how to cut out a rear quarter panel. That was quite good fun, actually. But no, I don't work there. When will your van be done again? Yeah, I already answered that one. Any major plans with your van, or is the biggest part of it getting it back on the road? Yeah, I mean, getting it back, I mean, it's going from a 2.4 to a 2.5. I mean, that's quite a big job in its own right. It's obviously getting its notches. The way that the suspension's mounted, which should be in the next couple of videos, is slightly different to what most people are doing. There's going to be a few other bits and bobs that are going on. Don't really want to get into it too much because I kind of want you guys to see it as it's happening rather than me just tell you everything. There's a lot of cool stuff happening with it. Stay tuned. User FO7X, I'm not reading all that. Can you put a caravel roof lining in a long wheelbase T4? If it's a long wheelbase roof lining, then yeah, I don't see why not. James, why is it called Doghouse and how did they get into T4s? There's a few reasons it's called Doghouse. John used to work out of his garage at the back of his house, and there was a kennel there, and I think it just got dubbed the Doghouse. Obviously, dog kennel, doghouse. I think John had a T4 and then he started to tub it. He put his own hydros in it. And then other people with T4 started to go to John to do this and that, and it just escalated from there. It's all started in, like I said, his garage at the back of his house, and yeah, now it's turned into the empire that they built. Would you recommend getting a T4 or a T5 for a family of 4? If so, what do I need to look for? I mean, I'm going to be biased and say a T4 because I love T4s. If you're going to get a T4, make sure you check all the spots for rust, rear arches, sliding door step, front arches, well, steps in general. Just make sure you sort of keep your eye on the main places. I mean, you can see the arches. It's a sliding door step. You've got to put your hand right underneath where like the roller goes and make sure that the roller does open and close properly. If you're going to get one, get the one with a 2.5 engine in it, because it's a lot better of an engine, more powerful, a bit more reliable. I mean, I'm going to be biased and say that. Diggy Daz, do you think you'll ever go air-cooled? Darren, yes, I would love to go air-cooled. The jokey answer would be no, because I don't want to look as stupid as you. But your van's lovely, so yeah, I'd love to go air-cooled. Do love me an air-cooled. Got another comment just saying, really love the channel, keep up the great work. Thank you very much. I do love your support. It's really, really nice to hear. I love hearing that you guys are actually enjoying watching. So thank you for watching. Anyway, that's probably about it. That's enough questions asked. I've got to get this video edited up so you guys can watch it. But sorry it's a bit of a weird video. Obviously, there was a lot going on. And considering I was covered in paint, I didn't really want to keep picking up the camera. And it was a bit tedious just constantly watching me paint. Anyway, I'm going to stop the rambling. Thank you very much for this ongoing support. It's amazing. Thank you, guys. But I've got to get myself gone. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for putting up with our dumb ass. And as always, take it easy.